Hi everybody, welcome once again to da 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 da. I have to sort of calm down my da 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 da's this week because of this cough. I'm eating cinnamon hearts so that hopefully I won't go into a coughing fit here. Welcome once again to Show and Tell Monday. Now, on this Show and Tell, we are going to use our sense of smell, our common sense. And I want to know, what is your favorite scent? What memories does it bring back to you, and why? I think we all have. I have many different favorites and memories that certain scent brings back to me. But I have to say that my all-time favorite is a combo. You can do combos too if you like. And that combo is this Coppertone suntan oil, this Canadian fir and pine trees, and this the sand in the lake. Now, this all started when I know I've told this story before. I'm going to tell it again. When my sister and I were just little, Mom and Dad used to take a day off of work in early June, before the schools were even out for the summer vacation here in Ontario. And it was still a little bit cool to be on the beach, but that's where they took us. It was a special day for all of us, and they took us to our favorite beach in Port Franks, Ontario. And we knew that once we got there, that the beach would be our own, because usually there was no one else on this drive-along beach for as far as I could see as a little girl of 5 or 6, 7. And oh, this is what my sister and I looked like on the beach back then. Ooh. Anyway, and I just realized in that picture that my bathing suit, it's supposed to be up to like here, but for some reason I was the first to go topless, I guess. So we would be so excited, and when you got into the turn off of the highway into going through the cutout in the wooded area before you got to the beach, you would go past what we called the Big Rock Candy Mountain, which was it's still there, great big sand hill, high up, and the kids would climb up and roll down or whatever. And then you went along this winding road through the Canadian pine trees, and it was that scent of the pine needles, and then you would wind your way along and out onto the beach, and it was the smell of the pine and that lake and the sand that combined with the Coppertone suntan oil, that combined together, I remember so well as a child. From the time I was a child on through now, and hopefully till I'm out of here. And it brings back the memory of being so free on that beach. It was our own, and the wind was still a little bit nippy at times, and naturally the lake. The lake was pretty cool at that time of the year, and but we'd go in, and my favorite memory too is being in the water on my dad's back. He would put his hands, I didn't know his hands were actually touching on the bottom of the lake, like at the sand, because we were only out like a couple of yards maybe, and it was all sandy bottom. You could wade way out far. Anyway, to me, I was in really deep, and I'd climb onto my dad's back, and he'd be actually have his legs out behind him and have his hands on the crawling along on the sand under the water, and I'd put my arms around his neck, and I could smell that copper tone so well on his back. And I thought, oh, he's so strong, my dad. And he would say, hang on tight, Chrissy, he'd say, and hang on to the big sea turtle. I'll save you from any sea monsters. And to make it even more exciting, my mom would be sitting on the beach on her beach towel, on the blanket or beach towel, tanning herself, going, don't take her out too far, Roy. Don't take her out too far. And I'd think to myself, clinging to my dad's back, oh my goodness, we must be really far out. It must be really deep. And you know how you get when you're a little kid and you're squealing. But I knew I was safe. That Dad would save me if anything should happen, if any sea monster would come up, or a big wave or whatever. And it was just some of the happiest times of my life. I miss my mom and dad. And here's a picture of Dad and I on the beach, and I think it was taken in 1956. I was 6. I hope you can see it clearly. Here it is. Good times. Okay, so mine is the pine and the sand and the water and the copper tone lotion, which is really nice because I can just go into a store and unscrew the cap of copper tone, smell, and I'm back there again. Okay, everybody, get your thinking caps on. What scent do you love so much because it gives you the memory of whatever? Can't wait to see. Talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.